Hello guys, how are you? In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to design an advertising for iPhone 7. As you can see here in this folder I have the photos, so I'll use them with Photoshop. So the first thing I have to do, I'm go to Photoshop, I'll hit file, go to file, new, then open a new file by pixel, actually because I'm designing the advertising for as RGB color, not as a printing colors, which is CMYK. So I will open this size, which is I like it as a screen size, which is 1920 by for the width and for the height 1080, and also for the resolution I will use 72. It's good for show them up in websites or any other RGB colors. So I'll hit OK, then I will go to file, open, then I will choose the picture that I want to use them in the advertising. So actually I want to use this picture, or I'll use this picture, and also this picture. So I will hit open. I like to use this picture. By the way, this picture, now I'm checking this picture, it's small, so I'll choose another picture. So let's select this picture, which is I think the most perfect picture. So as you can see here, it's PNG without background, so I will close it. I'll select another picture, which is this one. For now I'll bring this picture to the main file, which is by dragging and drop. I'll put the picture here. I'll go to the background here from the layers. I'll make a rectangle by hitting right click here, then rectangle tools. Now after making the rectangles, actually it's wide, so I'll make it without stroke. Now I will hit Ctrl T through the keyboard to fit it on the screen size. Now I'll give it an effect, which is a gradient overlay. I'll do it like this, just by like 35° or 30. Now I'll change the color for it, which is I'll make it a light gray to white, because iPhone company they always use those colors. Now I will hit OK. Now I'll bring this iPhone in the middle. By the way, if you want to increase the size for the iPhone, I mean make it bigger or smaller, you don't have to, you have to hit Ctrl T, then by hitting Shift to make it as a scale to make it bigger or smaller. But you have to do something to make it a high quality photos. So if I'm going now to the layer of this, I will hit right click, then convert to smart object. Smart object, actually when I increase the size for the iPhone, it gives me a high quality without changing in the quality. So as you can see here, now I'm increasing by hitting Shift and Alt with the mouse. So I did it like this. Now when I hit enter from the keyboard, it will stay on its qualities. Now I will go to another thing, which is this one, iPhone logo. I will decrease the size for it because it looks very big, so I will hit Ctrl T through the keyboard. I will decrease the size by hitting Shift and Alt together with the mouse. So for now it looks good. I'll put it here. Actually I want to make the advertising for iPhone 7, so I don't need this 6 letter and S also. So I will go to select tools through here, then I will delete this part. After selecting this part, hit delete from the keyboard. Now I need to make the advertising for iPhone 7, so I will go to 7 logo. Then I will drag it and drop it here in the project. I'll decrease the size for it by hitting Shift Alt through the keyboard and Control in the mouse. Now only Shift, just like this. Now actual pixel, show the real pixels. Now I'll select the last two layers, which is the iPhone and 7 logo. Then I'll bring it in the middle here. Now we will write or type something. So before typing, I will choose the color size. So I'll just so I will hit. I'll type now as elegant as it is. Sorry. I'll delete this part. I'll make it just like this. Now I'll increase up the size. Now I'll make another text. I will paste. I'll do the same color, so by taking the color through here, I'll put it here. So now if I want to make something which is, let's say, a rectangle, just to make it more beautiful, so I'll just make it like this. Through here I will change the color for those dash lines, so I will make the color just like this. Now I'll increase the size for them, so I'll make them through here about 1 pixel, just like this. And also I'll go to the background, we'll go to the internet, we will go to Google and go to the pictures, then I'll search for a nice background, sorry, nice background, this one nicer actually. So I'll drag it and put it inside the folder of the image. So now I'll go to hit file, open. Now this is my background. I'll drag it and put it on my project. So as you can see here, it's under the square that I made it, so I have to put it over the square to show it. So as we said before, right click, convert to smart object to increase the size without affecting the resolution. So now it looks good, so I'll give it a nice effect, which is the blur. Then I'll go here by going to filter, blur, then this one, Gaussian blur. I will just made it like this. Okay, now for this square, the last one that I made it, I will decrease the fill, not the opacity, because the opacity it will decrease it for everything, which I mean for those dash lines and also the white area. So by hitting the fills, decreasing the fills, it will decrease only the white area without affecting the stroke or the dash lines. So as you can see here, now I made it just like this. Even I could change the color for it. I made it just like this or any other color. So let's select this color. I'll increase the fill, not the opacity, as I said. Now I'll make another thing. I'll go to here, then I'll go to line tool. So I'll make a line by hitting shift to make it straight line, just like this. I'll change the color of the line to make it white or black. So I'll choose black for this time, or actually dark gray, this one. So I'll bring it in the middle here. Just I'll zoom in. I'll go to this one. I will deactivate the stroke or the dash line. Sorry, as we said, dark gray. Through here, I will deactivate the dash lines. Now I will go to the erasing tool. Now it's telling me you can't erase it because it's an object. So I will hit the mouse, click, then it tells me, do you want to resize the shape? I'll hit OK. Now I'll go to selecting tool. I'll select this small part from here. Now I'll hit right click, feather, then I'll give it a size which is 30. 30 is good result. Now it will look just like this. I will bring it here. Now I will delete from the keyboard. One time, just like this, twice, three times is good. So now I'll go to this part also. 1, 2, 3. Now I will increase the total opacity for this shape. Now just like this, I'll type something here, which is, let's type anything, just like iPhone 7. iPhone 7. I'll make this one with, I'll make the color, the total color with the white. Now I'll bring it by hitting V or going to move tool. I'll put it here. Now I'll give it a nice effect to show it more clearable. I'll go to the selecting the text, then I'll go to FX through here, then drop shadow. So as you can see here, if I'm deactivate the drop shadow, it will look like this. But when I activate this one, it will look nicer. So iPhone 7, I'll go to zoom, then right click, fit to screen. Also I could duplicate the line that I did before by going to the line layer, then hit Ctrl J through the keyboard. Now go to move tool, then move it. I'll move it down, I'll put it here, and I'll increase another one. Then also I'll increase it again, just like this. Now here you could write another things. As you can see here, now I have a nice advertising for the iPhone 7. Thank you for watching. If you like it, share it and subscribe to my channel. Bye.